Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel, Late Night Juve Live. We will speak about Juventus, of course, because that's why we have a channel, to speak about Juventus. I hope you are all doing well. Let me put the light on. I always forget something when starting the live. Hey, how are you doing? Let's see who's there, who is in the comment already. I know that I don't warn you too much in advance. I know that I should anticipate a bit, but I was live. I was a guest on an Italian live and I didn't know what time I would finish. That's why I didn't warn you. I just warned you like 15 minutes. But around that time, 11 p.m. Italian time, 11:30, I love to go live a bit. So let's say hello to the people in the chat. We have EGK99 who's saying Ciao Juventini of the world. The first one today to write was William, Forza Juve, William, Cyrus Henriksen. And then we have a lot of people that join in meanwhile, because we have Thomas Makluf, my friend Thomas, we have Ginang, we have Lars, we have Hanin, who's saying nice, Bianconeri zone just finished, and now there is GJustjuve. Ciao Jacob, ciao Fabio, Lodre, Robin van der Verst, who's saying the new shirt is already on. I love that one, guys. It's from Juventus, huh? It's not just a simple Adidas shirt. It's from Juventus. Look at the small logo here, the logo of Juventus, because it's really the vintage line of Juve. Who else is in the chat? Blagoshe is there. We have Necessary Evil 25, Andrew and Martin. A lot of people. Roberto Gallo as well. Kills, Ensar. Ciao to all the people in the chat. I love when you are a lot of people also in the night. We will have to speak about of course, the win of yesterday versus Zenit. We won 1-0 with a goal of Kulusevski. My big question is, Kulusevski, he scored. Did he play well or not in the minutes that he played, because he didn't play all the game? Did he play it really well? And did he convince you to play versus Inter? Because we have Inter Juve in the San Siro stadium on Sunday. So I wanted also your feeling, who can be there or not. We heard that Dybala will be there, at least on the bench. Some people are saying maybe he will start. I don't believe that he will start, but how can we play with Dybala in that system? A lot of questions. We are Thursday, the game is on Sunday, so we still have a few days to think about it. Morata, did he convince you yesterday? Now that we are a bit, after 24 hours of the game, even a bit more, and the emotions of the games are gone, we can really speak about the game, and that's important. So I want to hear all your opinion. Today is a free live. I don't have a lot of structure today, because I want to hear about you, because I love to hear about you, because your ideas, your opinion will make sure that I have an idea to make the next videos that will come in to prepare Inter Juve, a decisive game. A decisive game. We will see also the rankings for Inter Juve, because they are important. They are really important, because if we win, we catch them. Today Napoli won with another goal of Osimhen. They were playing in a B Europe Cup, thanks to Faraoni, by the way. So it is what it is. And today is also the day that we launch a new program on the channel that's called membership. You have 3 different levels. The easy one, just that called the GJust supporters for $1.99. Where I will read your message really fast, because I will see them, so you will have the opportunity for that. I will do some shout-outs and a lot of things like that, but everything is in the description, so let me know if you have some questions about that. Let's say hello to the people that have some question. Robin, who say, Beppe, do you think that if we would be 1-0 up in the 70th minute against Inter, Dybala would be subbed on? Great question. And we have immediately the question of Fabio as well. With Dybala, we will have the creativity to score more goals. Okay. So 2 questions immediately about Dybala. Dybala, first of all, he was injured. He was injured. He missed the last 4 games where Juventus won 1-0. He was there in the last win that we had versus, I believe it was Sampdoria, where we won 3-2. He scored an amazing, beautiful goal. He played 20 beautiful minutes, and then he was injured. He was injured. A lot of people were saying, how will we do? Because in the same game, Morata was also injured, without strikers, without offensive players. Did we play it with a lot of creativity since? Absolutely not. Juventus didn't play with a lot of creativity. Now, Juventus played as a team. Bonucci spoke about it. Giorgio Chiellini, the captain, spoke about it. They were all speaking about the solidity, the defensive solidity that was won back, and also some confidence that we gained back, confidence that we needed. Because we remember that even scoring 1-0 was not enough, because then you would always concede, because something happened mentally where even 1-0 was not enough to give you. We have a new subscriber, Sandro. Benvenuto, Sandro, that just followed the channel. Thank you, Sandro, for following. The team is doing okay. I was not really happy about Zenit. I will be really honest with you. I was not happy about the performance that we had versus Zenit. Dybala can bring some creativity. Yes, he will absolutely not start for the beginning. No, he will not start from the beginning. He's missing since a few weeks now, and he's not ready to start. If we win 1-0 at the 70th minute, I don't know what Dybala can bring us at 1-0. I don't know. I don't believe that he will enter if we win 1-0 at the 70th minute. Because he's not a player that probably has the physical condition to go back and to support the team defensively, what Chiesa can do. But then on the other hand, Chiesa is really tired as well. He's really tired as well. I don't know if Chiesa will have the 90 minutes in the legs. Unfortunately, versus Zenit, he had to play all the game. I was hoping he was not even playing so that he could rest. It is what it is, my guys. So, no, I don't think so, but it depends on the physical condition and the level of being tired of some players about Dybala. Ciao Gifnaso, ciao Richard. Jason is saying, ciao Beppe, we didn't play amazing, but I'm glad that we have a team that pulls out wins, tough wins, when we aren't on the front foot fino alla fine. I agree with you, Jason. I was not convinced about the game. Absolutely, I'm happy. Absolutely, I'm happy because it's the 6th win in a row for Juventus. I don't remember the last time that we were able to say that, 6 wins in a row. 3-on-3 on Champions League. Even if we are not playing really well, we are able to win. Luckily, with miracle, we had De Sciglio on fire and Kulusevski that didn't enter really well, to be honest, because he didn't make a difference. There were already people complaining about his sub. He entered and he made a difference with a header. He was not even happy to score because he was a bit in controversy. I don't know with who, with the fans that were criticizing him. Was it with was it with the fans? Was it with the management? Was it with Allegri? Was it with a friend? I don't know. I don't know, but he was not really happy. So we didn't play well. We won thanks to a miracle, but then defensively we conceded also a lot. I will also speak about the Amazon Prime documentary that is coming because Abba is asking, will it come next month? Yes, it will come next month. In November, this is official also by Juventus. We can speak about it now. Yeah, we can't wait about that. I will speak about it. Let's first speak about Kulusevski and the other guys. We were speaking about Dybala. I was not happy. Why? Because while in Serie A we have to defend the 1-0 because every point is crucial. In Champions League, I was expecting a bit more versus Zenit, even if I understand that the international travel are creating troubles because our players are really tired. They are not even able to rest a bit. Traveling to Russia with a difference in temperature, even if the stadium, it was 20 degrees, and so it was quite okay. They were not suffering the cold like the under-19 had a bit early in the afternoon because they played in a B stadium where it was open. It's not easy, it's not easy. Ciao the Eagle, the Italian Eagle that just joined, and ciao to Yassin, who's saying, when will Kaio Jorge start? I will speak about Kaio Jorge and then we can speak about the documentary on Amazon Prime. So about the Kaio Jorge start, I don't know. He's a young player that comes from Brazil, that showed beautiful things with Brazil, with his team Santos, the black and white team from Brazil, showed beautiful things there, doing well. Came to Juve. It's total different world. It's another continent, it's another culture, it's another language, it's another way of playing. Allegri, we know that he's not keen to start players that are not ready. Okay, these young players that are not ready, even if they do something great in training and so on, when they are not ready, he is waiting a bit. I was already really surprised that he played versus Torino a few minutes, even if he did great in these 4 minutes. He was super happy. Normally he had to come back versus Roma after the international break, so he anticipated a bit. And that's good. That's good. Now, unfortunately for him, he had that injury after the first game in training. He had a muscle injury and he had to stay away from the field. And that's a real pity. Otherwise, I think that we would have seen already a bit more of Kaio Jorge. Now, some people are saying, like Jean is saying, Kaio Jorge has been sent to under-23 team. And I want to speak about that because I saw Football Italia, disgusting site. Don't follow them. Make me a pleasure. If you love Juve, don't follow them because it's clickbait, it's disgusting, and they don't like Juventus. But they were saying that he was sent to under-23 team. Guys, yes, he was sent to under-23. This is not a secret because he played there. He was taking the penalty kick. He missed the penalty kick and he scored a goal. At the end, the game finished 2-2. Why was he sent there? He was sent there because Kaio Jorge is not in the Champions League list. This is a decision that has been made in the beginning of the season, where you have a limited amount of players that you can put in the list. He was not there, like Luca Pellegrini. Both players were not in Champions League list because probably Allegri is not trusting Pellegrini, and because Kaio Jorge just had him for a few days, he didn't really know his potential. He knew that he needed some time to adapt, so he's not there. What can he do? He can stay at home after an injury, or he can play with under-23 because we have that opportunity for having some minutes in his legs. And I think that's really important because while we had an international break, there were two trainings that were organized. One with a friendly that we won, if I'm not wrong, 2-1, I believe, 2-1. Where Kaio Jorge played, and it was essentially for Kaio Jorge and for Arthur that these friendly were organized. Why? Because he wanted to put them some minutes in the legs and he wanted to test them on the field. So the first one where Kaio Jorge, to be honest, didn't play it really well in the first time. And then there was another one, a training versus Sieri, where we scored 7 goals, 7-0, where I didn't see the game because it was at closed doors, so the game was not transmitted. But apparently it was not enough. And that's why Kaio Jorge was taking the opportunity to play with the under-23. It's not to punish him. It's not because he's not trusting Kaio Jorge. No, it's because he's not playing in Champions League. And then Allegri said, this guy needs a bit of more minute. He needs a bit more training. Let's let him play with under-23. And I think it's a really fantastic opportunity that he had to play a game while the team was traveling, because otherwise a team like Milan, a team like Inter that doesn't have that opportunity, probably the player would have stayed at home without having the opportunity to play. So it's not a punishment, and pay attention. It's a big difference. For me, it's really something great because Allegri wants him to gain some minutes so that he can play with the first team. When? I don't know. I don't know when, depending on his level. To be honest, I wish the documentary showed this year, not last year. So I will speak about the documentary now because Abai asked the question and Roberto as well. Speaking about the Amazon Prime. So it was filmed last year, guys. There were some rumors that it would have been out in March. Absolutely not. I was speaking with the guys there at the Juventus headquarters last week when I was in Torino, and I asked, because I was curious like you, and I asked, when will it be out? And they confirmed me there that it was November. Of course, I couldn't reveal it, but now that it's everywhere, and that Juventus confirmed it, we can say that it will be November. That has always been the date. So of course, it's always difficult to choose a date. They could have done it at the end of last season, but it's always difficult because you have so many footage of 1 year, actually, of footage of how the things has gone. You have a storyline, then you have a lot of things that you have to throw away because it's interesting, not interesting. One thing is that it's Amazon that choose the storyline. It's not Juventus. Of course, people are saying it was better if it was this year with Allegri, all or nothing. A lot of people were already laughing a bit because they were saying nothing. No, it's not nothing, because at the end Juventus won Supercoppa and won Coppa Italia. So still 2 trophies. We didn't play well in Champions League. We lost the Scudetto for one time, but I would not go for all. I would not go for nothing. I would go for something in the middle, where Juventus did quite. At the end, they won something. They won something, and even more than Atalanta, more than Milan, more than a lot of clubs that were praised. More in terms of trophy as Inter, not as important as Inter. Don't forget, Inter was eliminated immediately from the Champions League. We tend to forget these kind of things. But it will be, I prefer to have a disaster season like we had last year, because it was not at the standards of Juventus, to really see the entertainment, the thriller aspect. If everything is going well and everything is smiling, it would not have been that beautiful. It would not have been that beautiful. As a supporter watching, of course, it's better if everything is going well and you win the Champions League and you win the Scudetto and you win everything. You can really say we won all. This is not the case this time. But I think it will be a big thing. I was speaking with the guys of Juve. They told me, guys, in the locker rooms, you will see what happened in the locker rooms. That's what you see in the teaser. A lot happened, guys. A lot happened with Pirlo that was not happy, with the players that were not happy. We will not reveal too much and will not spoil too much, otherwise the fun is gone. But it's crazy. Dino is asking, I think if you have more questions, we can go from it. Like Jason is saying, art is built from pain to make beauty. I think it will be a fantastic, really fantastic episode. Speaking about the episodes, before going to the other comments, ciao Alessio, by the way. The Spurs one is called nothing. Yes, it's true, because they never win. It's true. I agree. We have some question about Ihataren, about Rabiot. Dino is asking, ciao Dino, long time. He's asking, will Rabiot be available versus Inter? Normally no, because it's in a few days. We know that he still has positive on COVID. Now, you remember last year it was a game, I don't remember where we traveled. Quadrado was positive the day of the game. In the morning, the team was already gone from one day because we were playing away. Was tested negative. It took the train or the bus or the plane, I don't remember, but it took the travel to go to that team and to play that game, and he played fantastically well. So everything can happen with COVID. Last minute he can be there. At the moment, as we are speaking today, he's not there. At the moment, it's not there. About Ihataren, Paul. Ihataren is a player that that we bought with a lot of bought from the Eredivisie in the Netherlands. Lot of potential. The guy, a young guy that is quite good, really great potential. We loaned him to Sampdoria, and apparently he's not happy. He came overweight, not in physical condition to play. Ihataren is not happy. He's a bit depressed. He's not adapting to, I don't know if it's to Italy or to Sampdoria, the culture of Sampdoria. To be honest, I don't really know. I know that the president there is crazy. But all in all, Ihataren, he went away from Sampdoria. He's back in Netherlands, where even the media lost the track of Ihataren. We don't know. it's a problem because he has to respect the contract. It's like you tomorrow you have a job, you don't feel well. Instead of giving dismissal or to find an agreement with your job, you just leave without giving any news. It's a bit crazy. It's a bit crazy. So let's see. But the Hataren is our player. From next year, we'll see. Probably will leave already Sampdoria and maybe come back to us playing with the under 23. I don't know. I don't know, really. Roberto is asking, Beppe, have you watched the Calciopoli documentary on Netflix? It's called Bad Sport. I heard about it. I heard also bad things about it because it was not really realistic and not the reality was shown, not the entire reality, and that's why I didn't want to take my time and to watch that documentary because I made one. I dubbed one because it was already done in French by a friend of me, Calo, and he asked me to dub it, so to speak about it in English. And in the video, you really see what it is about. In my video, that is better than the one of Calciopoli. A lot of Juve fans that saw both videos, the one on Calciopoli and on Netflix and mine, said, Giuseppe, thank you for your video, because on the one on Netflix we were not really happy about what they were saying about our beloved Juventus. So not yet. I will watch it, but I'm not 100% convinced. How do I find that, Beppe? Andrew, what do you want to know? The one on Netflix or my video? My video is really easy. It's called Calciopoli for Dummies. You go on YouTube and you find it. We can do it ourselves. Here I can show you how to access to the video. So you go to YouTube, of course, YouTube here, and then you do Calciopoli for Dummies. And then it's here. Look that you have the English version. So it's here. This is the original one in French, and my friend Calo asked me to dub it. So here is the video. The video is fantastic, guys. It was big. Clubs were really close in terms of won trophies. Juve third. Let's move on to the second category. Directly to the vice.
Porca miseria, facciamo 5-4-4.
Sì.
Ma vittorie però.
Diglielo che è determinante domani, è determinante. Ha fatto 12 partite, 4-4-4.
Che una la smuove, ma deve smuovere quella che comincia per V.
Quella giusta, quella.
I will not show you everything, of course, because you have to watch it yourself, and a lot of people already watched it. But here we see phone calls between the designator of the referees and then the responsible for Inter at the time, and Facchetti and so on. So if you want to know, with real phone conversation that were not taken into account when there was the Calciopoli, you can watch it. Easy. Ciao, my friend Zaccaria. Zaccaria is asking, ciao, ciao, ciao. Grande Jew, always on top. I hope Ihataren will overcome his situation. Besides, he is from my country. We will be happy if he can make it. Yeah, because it's a talent. And, that's why I always say there are players, there are humans. And the mental strength from a player is as important as the physical condition, as the skills, because if mentally you're not 100% okay, it's tough, guys. It's really tough. And look what's happening to Ihataren, but look at how Kulusevski reacted yesterday after scoring. He was not happy because he feels he's in need of trust. Look at the wonders of De Sciglio, the wonders of Bernardeschi in this season. They need the trust. Some players are a bit more weak, and Szczesny as well. He started really bad. Luckily, he had the trust of the coach because he understood the situation. And look at the beautiful games that he's doing. Ultimately, he's recovered because he had the trust, but probably didn't go online because online it was a disaster. I remember it was let's go for Perin, let's go for De Sciglio, blah blah blah, big drama. So. Likes for Beppe. I like that. Jason is going for a tattoo of Mochi on his cell phone. Show me a picture when you do that. Show me a picture of that one. That would be really, really crazy. Mochi on his cell phone. Make sure that you have the Swiss SIM card, because that's the card which the one he was calling. The Swiss card that was not trackable. That's important. Don't forget the Swiss SIM card. For me, Beppe, it's getting better towards the end. Yes, it's true. When Moggi explains, other team did worse. It's true, Roberto. At the end, we have some words of Moggi, so I was happy about that. I tell you, I didn't see it, but I heard that it was better in the end. But in the beginning, was quite harsh. That's what people told me. Beppe, what's your lineup against Inter? We can speak about that in a bit. Martin is pissed off about the phone calls. And then first I want to answer Sandro. Fagioli started to playing well and scoring goal in Serie B. What will you say, Beppe, about him? Does he deserve a place in a Serie A team? It's quite easy. I can speak about Fagioli. Fagioli is an easy topic for me. Why? Because, and that's why I'm watching the games of under 23. I'm watching, when I can, the games of under 19, especially when they are playing in the Youth League of Champions League. I'm watching the women. Why am I doing all that? Because first of all, I love Juventus. That's one. The second thing is because I work for Juve, and it's important for me to know as much as possible. Because then if people are speaking to me, Giuseppe, we want this player, did you know, do you know this player? And I can't answer. It's a bit a shame. It's a bit a shame when you work for Juve and you don't know. Like Cibozo, great player. I know him for some years. I know that he has potential. If players are telling me, Giuseppe, do you know Cibozo? And you say no, it's a bit annoying. So that's the second thing why I'm watching. And third one, it's because I want to answer the question of the people. Fagioli, last year, he was a few times with us on the bench, a lot of time with us on the bench. He played 2 times with the first team. The first time he played with, if I'm not wrong, in Coppa Italia versus Spal. Spal was a Serie B team, okay? We won, we were stronger, and he played a really beautiful game. Then he played the 20 last minutes of another game where we were winning 3-1, if I'm not wrong, and he played beautifully the last 20 minutes. And that's it. That's it. People were, why is he not playing? Where is Fagioli? We want Fagioli. Also remembering the beautiful words of this man in his book, but also in press conference, speaking about Fagioli and his intelligence of football. And also the beautiful words of Pirlo. And then we were that much in a really difficult situation with our midfield that people wanted to see him. And all of this, I agree with you. Now, the other problem is that Fagioli was taken from the under 23. He was taken from under 23. He was put sometimes with the under 19. Then he was put sometimes with the first team. He was playing in all the teams, being there, not training with them, and not having the opportunity to show and to have a consistent season in terms of training, in showing some things. So actually he missed the season. At a certain moment towards the end of the season, I was watching, he played 17 games. 17 games, that's it. La Juventus in vantaggio. Thank you from Zaccaria with a super sticker. I love that sticker. Well, it looks like me. Looks like me racing on my chair, going back, going in the front. Wait, pay attention. What am I doing? So look at that. Here I'm really far away. You know what? It's a long time ago. I didn't put the lights on my chair. I need to install that again. The beautiful lights on my chair. Thank you, Zaccaria. And I love these sounds when we have the donations. I really love it. Guys, I remember you. Since today, there is a new membership on the channel for easier shoutouts, for being priority in the comments, and all these kind of things. You can find it easily on the channel. So if you want to support the channel even more that you are doing today, you can. It's quite easy. You have the link that is pinned otherwise on the join button. I was speaking about Fagioli. It's hard for a player that is playing in 3 different teams without having the continuity, without playing. He was not ready for Serie A last year. And we have Zaccaria, it's the third people that subscribe, but the first one that is live, and I is able to say thank you and welcome to the family, to Zaccaria Mohi, that is actually a GJust supporter. Grande Zaccaria. Thank you. I'm emotional because it's the first time it happened live. I have to say thank you to Cecilia. The first member of the channel is a woman. It's Cecilia. I hope that she will pop up later. And then we have Tarek, J Tarek, that is the second one. We have now a new member in the family who is Zaccaria. Zaccaria, when you are able to later, let me see a bit of these emotes that you are able to use. I'm really curious about that. I would be really curious about the new new emotes if you are able to do it. And now I'm emotional. I'm about to cry. These kind of things. Then I start crying, guys. Grande Zaccaria. I love it. So speaking about Fagioli, he's doing extremely well in Serie B now with Cremonese. He already come from Cremonese, a team that he knows, an environment that he knows, that he loves. So he was in a protected environment, and he's doing superbly well because the guy has talent, and now he has continuity. He already scored 2 goals. Because I'm trying to watch as well when he's playing, because I'm really curious about the player, and I believe that's good for him in a Juventus that is actually looking for certainties, that we were not happy with the midfield, that had so many problems. I think that this year it would have been problematic to have a Fagioli, because he would have end again in under 23. Serie B team Cremonese is already a step, and they are second in Serie B, so they are really playing well, Cremonese. So I'm super happy for Fagioli. Next year, it depends, but he's a prospect, and he's a player of Juventus. So I know that Allegri knows him since long time, so why not? Don't forget, we have also a Rovella, that will already have 2 years of experience in Serie A. I think that Rovella will be even more ready. By the way, I didn't hear the name of Rovella since a few weeks, but normally we have a lot. We have a lot. Mamma mia, what happened here? We have Alessio that just is the another member. Grande Alessio, another member of the channel. Grande. Guys, don't make me cry today, Thank you, Alessio. I'm super happy. Welcome to the channel, Alessio. Makes me super happy. I had a question about that, by the way. Alessio said, what are the advantages of a GJust family? So you have 3 levels. You have the entry level with supporter, then you have the friends, and then you have the family. Supporter, you have the emotes that you can use. When I see your name, you will have a different color. So I identify you. I say hello. I will read your comments with priority, of course, and you will have also some specific post, especially for you. For the friends, the difference is that they will sometimes, when I'm pissed off or when we are too much on the channel, especially in post games, I can activate the member only chat, so that only the friends can chat and not all the people, especially when the people are becoming too toxic. That's a really great advantage. And the family, I can do some special lives only in a real small committee where we can really speak one-to-one, and they can also participate, and if they want to, they can also join the live or do a special video together. So thank you, guys. Let's continue to speak about Juve, because otherwise you make me emotional too much. Grande Alessio. Beppe, Rui, my friend from long time, is saying, Beppe, I don't know if this applies to everyone, but the description of the members' levels are in French. Oh, I don't know why. Maybe I have to check that. Good one for Rui, because I'm speaking French, of course, that's my mother tongue, and my YouTube is set up in French, so I have to check that. Good one, really good one, Rui. And then I had a question from Robin, who's asking, do you think Juventus could be your full-time job one day? I wish, I hope. Now, if you speak about Juventus Football Club, I don't know the plans of the future of Juventus. So I don't know. I'm trying to do my best so that they keep believing in me. I'm already happy that they extended until the end of this season. In the future, let's see. If you speak about combining everything, Juventus, the channel, and so on, that's my biggest dream. That's my biggest dream. But guys, with YouTube, you don't win a lot of money. If you are Juventus, if you are doing, like Mr. Beast and these kind of things, you can be millionaire. If you speak about Juve, not. Of course. So it's not enough to live from it today, but I would love to. I would really love to, because there are so many things that I'm frustrated because I'm not able to do that I would love to do. Of course, yes. I had another interesting question about Champions League. Where is it? I saw someone asking about Champions League. Alexandru, who was asking, how far do you think Juve can go in Champions League? For me, what I think about Champions League, guys. For me, Champions League is a really difficult tournament because it's from a certain moment, it's in or out. I always say that Juventus has to go and be first or second in the group stage to qualify. This is for sure, okay? If you don't, it's a shame, it's a disaster, and you can already say that your season is a disaster, okay? So Juventus needs to qualify, okay? And they are in the good way to qualify. That's one. Then it depends. For me, Juventus should always be in the 4 finalists, so semi-final. But that's what I want as a supporter. But then from the knockout stage, everything can happen, because depending on the moment, who are you playing before in Serie A and after in Serie A? Do you have suspensions? Do you have COVID-related situations? Do you have injuries like Dybala and Morata that were absent at the same time? Thank you to Arif. Arif, a new member again. Grande. Ooh, GJustjuve even. Ciao, Arif. Arif that became a GJustjuve. Mamma mia. Ooh. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Thank you, Arif. Thank you, my friend Arif. I need to find a sound for because I put Federico Chiesa there, but I need to find a specific sound for the new members of the channel. That's beautiful, GJustjuve. Hey, Arif. One day, if we can do the chat only for the friends, then you will be able to comment. Grande Arif. You see, you interrupt me while I'm speaking, and then I'm emotional. Guys, let's go for the full-time Juve job. What I was speaking about the Champions League, it's hard. We went out versus Ajax, versus Lyon, versus Porto for situations. The away goal, you remember the away goal that doesn't exist anymore now in Champions League. We went out for that. And we didn't play well. We didn't deserve to win. And then you play versus Real Madrid, versus Barcelona, and you go through into the next stage. It depends. It really depends. It's hard. But as a team today, we still have some problems. And then we go towards, again, Inter Juve. We have some problems because versus Zenit, a team where we could do the difference, we had to score more goals. I believe that Juventus should have done better. And we didn't solve anything in the front. Indeed, Morata was not playing well. He came from an injury, but he didn't play well. He was really far away from the goal. Chiesa is tired. I didn't see any creativity, and it's not because of the midfielders. I believe that offensively also without Cuadrado, it was a problem. It was a big problem. So we have to work on that. But if you see the work that Allegri already did since the beginning of the season, when it was a disaster, when Juventus was not even able to win, where we were 17th at a certain moment of the season, I believe after the third or the fourth game, we were 17th. We already solved the defensive solidity. We are winning in auto trust, in confidence. now we have to fix the rest. We have a Locatelli more. Locatelli is doing great in the midfield. Bentancur is starting to do some beautiful performance. And what I am really optimistic about is that Arthur will be back. Luckily, Arthur will be back. And that's a really great sign. A really great sign. So, who I will put in a starting 11... Beppe will one day be the manager of Juve. No, guys, no. Come on. I'm not. I don't have that much power. I was coach for young people one day. 2 years I did for under 13s. That was a really amazing experience. Really. Ciao, Mr. X. Hey everybody, I am not mad about Allegri, but with him in our team is more reliable and you feel it's stronger. Oh yeah, absolutely. And then we have Martin, a long time supporter of the channel, became also supporter today. Grande Martin. He's there since long time, Martin. Like Arif as well. All-timers of the channel, guys. If today, I said it really, if today I'm doing what I'm doing is thanks to you. Thanks to your motivation. Thanks to your daily support, being there, watching the videos. You see, also we lost a lot of views in the videos of the morning, but I could have stopped because you lose from 6,000 views. We have a 3,000 views. A lot of Ronaldo fans went away, and luckily, because we have a really great fan base now on the channel, but I continue to put the same efforts because it's so important. Guys, we love it, and especially the guys that are there since the beginning. Thoughts on Bernardeschi, De Sciglio and De Ligt situation. So Javale MacG is speaking about the contract extension because they are about to end of Bernardeschi and De Sciglio, and then also kind of contract about De Ligt. De Ligt is really easy. I will take it at last. Bernardeschi and De Sciglio. Okay, and then I give you my theory about Bernardeschi, De Sciglio, and then we do a poll, okay? We do a poll, and then we will speak about De Ligt. For me, De Ligt, it's not even a poll. We don't need a poll. But Bernardeschi, De Sciglio, okay. De Sciglio for me, and I always said it, not today, but I always said it, De Sciglio for me is a player that has always deserved to be in the 25 players. Always. He's not a phenomenon. He's not Roberto Carlos. What's happening here? Jason Cavari became a member. Mamma mia. Ciao, Jason. Jason that became a member of the channel. Just family. Mamma mia, Jason. Why do you do that? Jason, why do you do that? Okay, I will contact you later today. Jason is member of the family. Alessio became a friend. Mamma mia. Guys, what is happening? Guys, then you will make me cry. Look, Alessio became a GJustjuve friend. What's happening, guys? I want to speak about Juve, and you are making me emotional. Mamma mia, 1 month of subscriptions, guys. I didn't know. I was hesitant about doing it, but I will go to sleep, guys, with a smile that I cannot keep. Thank you, guys. Seriously, I don't know what to say. Look, Jason became a family member. That's the most expensive one. Jason, you are invited on the channel live. Whenever you want, even now if you want to. I sent you the link on Instagram and you join us. Just tell me if you are working or not, but whatever, you come. You come and you join, you're welcome. And then we have Thomas that just became a supporter as well. Guys, do you want me to speak about Juve or we speak about here? Mr. X became a member. Guys, stop. I want to speak about Juve, guys. What's happening? Thomas, Mr. X, Jason. What is happening, guys? What is happening? I don't know what's happening, guys. I don't know what's happening. You are crazy. We are crazy, guys. Oh my man. Oh my man. Look at Zuliani, what he's saying. Oh, look at here. Thomas. Grande Thomas. Oh, thank you, Thomas. Speaking about loyals and since long time. Ciao, Mr. X. Thank you to be a supporter. Thank you, guys. Now, okay. Let me drink. Please, let me drink. And then we go back to what I was saying about Bernardeschi. It's probably the Bernardeschi. I spoke about Bernardeschi in the Chilio. The people became crazy in the chat. Also, Andrew Finnin that just joined. Guys, stop. Seriously, I was not expecting it. I know that when I'm speaking about Bernardeschi and the Chilio, you become all hot. I know that. I understand that. I understand perfectly. I understand. But come on. Thank you, Andrew, for joining. I understand perfectly. Bernardeschi, a bicycle kick on the Chilio's cross. Would you ever have imagined that, guys? A cross of De Sciglio and a bicycle kick of Bernardeschi. Guys, I tell you the truth. If Bernardeschi scored that goal, the stadium would have collapsed. And I was there. I deserved that bicycle kick of Bernardeschi to score. I support him so much and so long time. And you all know that I deserved him to score. We are a family. I agree. Guys, you know, sometimes, and it's serious, I'm not joking, sometimes I have so much work for my real job to do and deadlines to respect and all these kind of things that I can't do a video, and if I can't do a video, I'm really, really sad. This is my moment where I feel the best, speaking with you guys, and I know I don't see your faces. I feel well. I'm just feeling super well and good with you. So let's say Arif is saying you can only support a guy that choose Juve channel over their own. You know, Arif, when I was doing well with the channel, of course, with my channel, and when Juve said come. You don't say no. You don't say no to Juve. Now, it's true that watch-alongs was something that was working really well on my channel. If Juventus tell you, let's go and do it here, you do it because it's Juventus. And I sacrifice everything for Juve. For Juve, I sacrifice everything. Everything. Juve is Juve, guys. Juve is Juve. It's here. And now I'm thinking about my new tattoo. I want the Fino alla fine with a special typo. I would love that Jason, who's a big tattoo guy, that he's doing it, but he's living too far away from me. Ciao Martin, with the oh my god sign. You can see it in the chat, not when I pin it, unfortunately, with my head. And Martin is saying you might be able to quit your job, your day job. One day, I hope so. I really hope so. I would stay with my family. We'll take care of them and do videos. Here we have Carlo Taormina that became a G family. Carlo Taormina. You know, Taormina is a really beautiful place in Sicily. Thank you for the sub, Carlo. Thank you for being part of the family. You as well. Please, don't know where, but please let me know where I can contact you, or contact me on Telegram, on Instagram, on Twitter, Carlo. You are welcome on the channel. I invite you, Jason. If you want to jump and pop up on the live one day, we agree on a date where you can, and we speak together about Juve. I want also to involve the fans that want to be there, especially the fans that are so loyal. Grande Carlo. Can we speak about Bernardeschi and De Sciglio, guys? Can we speak about that? No, Alessio, he wants to speak about my first live in quarantine after someone posted your name in a Telegram chat. I remember my first lives. Mamma mia, drama. Look now. It was a drama. And thank you, Jacob, to become also member today. Grande Jacob. Officially joined. It's totally correct. Thank you, Jacob. Now it's calm. The green screen from Rui Avelar. I remember. Can we speak about Bernardeschi and De Sciglio? So De Sciglio, seriously. No, we can't. Because Zaki arrived and Zaki decided that no, we don't speak about Bernardeschi and De Sciglio. We have a new member. G supporter. We have a G-Just supporter, Zaki Warfa. Welcome to the family, Zaki. Grande Zaki. Thank you. And I'm waiting so that they appear so that I can pin also Zaki, but not only Zaki, because we have another member of the family. I tell you, today you are joking with me. You are joking with me. You don't want me to do the Bernardeschi De Sciglio poll. You don't want me to do it. It's true. I was already on the channel. It's not too scary. Yeah, Arif was there since long time. So Zaki is a member, and we have Hanin, who is there every night. Every night he's there. He's together with us. He became also a supporter of the channel. Thank you, Hanin. Hanin Namir, my friend, my brother. Thank you. Cleo is asking how to become a YouTube member. But it's easy. It's in the pinned comment. Otherwise, on the channel, you just join us, and you join. But can I speak about Bernardeschi and De Sciglio? Yes, I think it's time. I think it's time for me to speak about them. Okay, De Sciglio, I always said it, it's a great player to have in your 25. Why? He can play on the right. He can play on the left. Right and left, he can be there. Sometimes he's also able to play in a three-man defense. It's not Cafu, Roberto Carlos, Dani Alves. It's not these kind of players. Don't expect from him to go up, to run, to no. That's not De Sciglio. De Sciglio is there. He's doing the job. It's like the Padoin of the fullbacks. Padoin was playing in the midfield as a mezzala. He was playing as a winger. He was contributing. He knew that he was a sub and he was accepting it. And there was absolutely no problem, but he was working with a lot of professionalism, and that's why Juventus loved this kind of players. I'm speaking about the management, I'm speaking about the trainers, and I speak also about the fans who understand the players that are giving everything, even if they are not top players, far from being top players. So thank you, Hanin, who's using my emotes with the goal. So I don't see why we have to stop with De Sciglio. De Sciglio is not earning a lot of money. The problem with De Sciglio was that when he was playing one game, but I'm speaking about one game, when De Sciglio was playing one game, then he went injuring. He had a long time injuries, and that was a problem because you couldn't rely on him. Even if he's a reliable player, you couldn't rely on De Sciglio. He was always injured. Last year, he went to Lyon, and he played okay with Lyon, and he was never injured. Not one injury. He played all the games with Lyon. So if you give me a De Sciglio that is not injured, and that is in the 25 players that can sometimes replacing Alexandro, sometimes replacing Danilo like he did, I'm happy. I would extend him. If we speak about Bernardeschi, he played since he is at Juve 10 games good, 10 games good, and 3 exceptional games. 1 versus Milan, 1 versus Atletico, and 1 versus Valencia. 3 exceptional games, 10 games good, and all the other ones were not good. The problem with Bernardeschi is that he has a contract of 4.5 million. It looks like he's coming back. But coming back to what? to the standards of a normal player or to the standards of the Fiorentina player? I believe that he's coming back to a normal player. It's not, what he's doing is okay now. We are appreciating it, but it's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. So, he's winning 4.5 million. That's a lot. So if a player never showed something in 3 years of Juve, and now he's going into a level of okay, he's not earning 4.5 million. He earns us money because we waited so long for him. Thank you, Thomas. We are proud to be Juventini and Juventini. Grande, Thomas. If we renew him, I would go really cash, and I would say to Bernardeschi, okay, I renew you for 2.5 million. Bench player, 2.5, and you have to prove. De Sciglio, I renew 2 million, Bernardeschi 2.5. And then I'm okay. And now I will do the poll. I will do the poll with, and then I will go to the Delichta. So Bernardeschi and De Sciglio. Renew Berna at 2.5. Renew De Sciglio at 2. I will give you another option. Renew both at these prices, of course, or none of them. I explained you my theory. You have the choice with the poll. What do you do? What do you do? It's between Morata and Vlahovic next summer. That's another discussion I want to take, absolutely. I'm a girl, not the guy. Hanin, you're a girl. I didn't know that. I didn't know, Hanin. Oh. Welcome, Hanin. I love that. I love that we have girls on the channel as well. I said it. We had Cecilia, who's always there. We have Martina. We have a lot of girls. I didn't know that Hanin was a girl. You see? Grande, Hanin. I love that. I believe Bernardeschi never had the chance to become on his max potential, not only others' mistakes, and struggled a lot with confidence issues. Yeah. I think at a certain moment he had 3 trainers. Allegri, Sarri, Pirlo, and now again the Allegri 2.0. He played in a lot of positions. He played as a trequartista, he played in a 4-3-3 on the right, he played on the left, he played as a fullback left, he played everywhere. He had also a lot of trust and continuity with Sarri, especially with Sarri. I think that it was his problem. We have Colo that is doing so many things for the channel, guys. Look at that frame. That frame has been designed by this guy here, by Colo, designed by him. The new intro of the channel that I put every morning, mamma mia, it's a bomba, guys. And this shirt I showed you in the beginning of the live, you know, it's Juve. So you have the Juve shirt, because it's a Juve shirt of their vintage line. You have the big logo of Adidas. It's white here and written in yellow, and I love here because it doesn't seem like that, but you have all the Adidas logos around the neck. The neck is super comfortable. I believe it was €50 in the store of Juve. The material is quite thick. I love it because it's a real quality shirt. Look, you know, I work in retail, and I'm selling the shirt. It's not even my shirt. I'm selling the shirt. I love it. I really love it. Colors are beautiful. I really love it. Thank you for everything you are doing for the channel, Colo. I really appreciate it. I feel if he accepts a pay cut, Berna is an okay player to have in a team. You see, that's my theory, Mr. X. That's my theory as well. Martin, renew both good Italian utility players that will be hard to replace. In Allegri we trust. If I would have asked that 1 month ago, people would have killed me. Colo. People are saying hello to Colo. We know when Colo is here. Colo, we want to know, what do we do with Bernardeschi and De Sciglio? You see, since that Colo was here on the channel, he said you are a fan of Bernardeschi. Bernardeschi is on fire. With Bernardeschi, it's all mental. Yeah, it's true. And you saw it, huh? You saw it as well, that he said it at the end of last season, that he had some difficulties at Juve, that he had a really tough time. I agree. At the moment, we have Renew both at 53%. Mamma mia, that's high. 26% are still not convinced, huh? None of them. Not even, and then we have 11-11 for Renew Berna or Renew De Sciglio, and a lot of votes still. So, okay. Let's keep a few minutes more with the votes. Angry Beppe. I love this emote, Alessio, that you are able to see in the chat, not when I pin it. And then we have the second subscriber of all time, Tariq, that just joined. Ciao, Tariq. You are a bit late. You come after 1 hour, but thank you. I say it live as well. Because we had a lot of people that became member. Cecilia was the first, and I'm really honored that it was a girl to be the first one to be a member of the chat. And then we have as well Tariq as well. Grande Tariq, my friend since ever. I already thanked him personally, but I wanted to do it also on the live. Home of Juve is saying 1-2 prediction. A lot of people are saying 1-2, huh? A lot of people. Send Bernardeschi and De Sciglio to the under-23, lol. Bye, Colo. De Sciglio just celebrated yesterday, 29. I think it just over the target, even if under 23. I remind you, you can have one player per role that is over 23. That can be also 29. So there is a spot for De Sciglio. Eventually, Bernardeschi, I don't know how old is Bernardeschi. I think he's also 28 or something like that. Let me check how old is that guy. Don't look at these guys. Wait, we will go on transfer market so that we can see il buon Bernardeschi. If people know, let me know. I think he's 28, but I can be wrong. 27. He's 27. He's still young, Berna? He's still young. He will be 28 in February, the 16th. Okay. Okay. So we have time for Bernardeschi. We can save him. Yes, good backup players. Always was a fan of De Sciglio and Berna. Is just living a Juve. Is a living Juve meme. But a fan of De Sciglio. Let's not exaggerate, Alessio. There is. I like the player. Then there is a fan. Fan is a big word. It's a big word. Juventus is not Juventus without Bernardeschi. Can be. Guys, if Bernardeschi is not there, what do we do? At Serie A with Roma today, they lost 6-1. I will tell you one thing. When they were losing 2-0 versus that Norwegian team, I went to check the lineups of Roma. Guys, seriously. They played with a team that even are under 23 is stronger than their team. Seriously. Let's go and see on One Football, guys, so that we can see the team that they played with today. So if we go to the matches today, where is Roma? Roma didn't even play that cup. They played another cup. It was not even Europa League. Where is Roma? Let's go here. It will be easier. Roma fixtures here. Mamma mia, what a disaster. What a disaster. So look, if you look at Roma, they played with Rui Patricio, their goalkeeper. I don't know. Do they don't have other players? I don't know. Then they played with Reynolds. You remember the big chaos about Reynolds, because all the people wanted Reynolds. I even made a video because I was sure that he was there and that he was a new Juventus signee. He's a US player, Brian Reynolds, and disaster. He played one time with Roma this season, a few minutes. Then you have Ibanez, and then you have Kumbula. Kumbula that didn't play yet in Serie A this season with Roma. I think he comes from Verona. Also big talent, blah, 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 blah. Calafiori, never heard about that player. He doesn't even have a picture. He doesn't even have a picture on One Football. Diawara, and then you have Darboe, Sayol, Delfray, El Shaarawy, and Mayoral. Okay, El Shaarawy was probably even captain today. But, guys, okay. Then 6-1 is heavy, versus they didn't play versus Manchester United or Real Madrid or Chelsea. They played versus a team that I can't even pronounce the name, Bode Glimt. If we're speaking about pictures, nobody has a picture here. It's even worse. 6-1 is heavy. Then about Serie A, I don't care. I really don't care. It's no, Juventus is taking the flag of Serie A around the world, and they are doing well, and that's what matters for me. The other one, they can, I don't care. I really don't care. Really don't care. But seriously, but I'm happy when they are losing like that. I will tell you the truth. I am a supporter of Juve. When Roma, Napoli, and so on, when they are taking this kind of hit, I'm happy. I know. That's a big debate on the channel. Some people are fans of the Italian teams, and I respect. Oh, I don't care. Thomas is saying I like De Sciglio and I would keep him. You see, we agree. However, I wouldn't say he is back because they were only 2 games. But back. I think these 2 games are the best games of De Sciglio ever with Juve. So even if he is the man of the match against Inter, I will need 3 good months to say he's good. I totally agree with that. But for me, De Sciglio has never been bad, except of the first game he played with Juve. If my memory is well, it was Supercoppa versus Lazio. He's entering and he's doing a disaster because he's giving the ball of the winning goal of Lazio. Okay, so we lose actually due to his individual mistake. I don't know, guys, if you remember that game, what I'm speaking about. But I agree. 2 games of De Sciglio are not enough. He played versus Empoli, a game that was a disaster from all the team. Not only De Sciglio, we played with De Sciglio, we played with Pellegrini. All the South American players were not there. So, but I agree, in line, I agree with Thomas. Hanin is saying, renew De Sciglio if he stays healthy. We need sub fullbacks anyway. Let go of Berna and give his minutes to Kulu. Bernardeschi. Let's see what you voted, and we will stop the vote now because it's already 11 minutes. So 51% said renew both, 13 only Bernardeschi, 14 only De Sciglio, 22 it's still high, 22 none of them, and I can understand that as well. So it's mitigated, the votes. The votes are mitigated. The Italian Eagle, Juve, to top the group, yes. What about Napoli this year? But I will tell you about Napoli. It's quite easy, but you don't believe me. People were thinking I was crazy. For me, when I did my prediction of, remember the 4 teams, the first time I did it before the start of the season. Juventus in vantaggio with Zaki Warfa. Thank you for the donation, buddy. I will come back to your comment. Let me first answer Alessio. And I love actually that you 2 times. You did it 2 times. Zaki, you did it 2 times. 2 times the same comment. Grazie 2 times, Zaki. But and I love the name that you mentioned because Berindelli is the one that has always been forgotten by Juve fans when we are speaking about the 5 legends. I will come back. Napoli, I said, of course, that they were actually top 2. The very first prediction I made, I said Juve first, because I'm a Juve fan, I'm biased. Second, Napoli, I said. Third, I said Inter. And fourth, I said Roma. This was my prediction. Then I changed last minute because I saw Inter. I was a bit influenced, and I said Inter second, Napoli third. But we are there, and people were saying, Beppe, where is Atalanta? Why didn't you put Atalanta? And what about Milan? And what about blah blah blah? And they were a bit laughing about me with Napoli. They are playing great. Okay, they play only small teams. They didn't have a difficult calendar. The only big team they played was Juventus. Juventus was winning versus them with 6 players that were not able to play. But Napoli is doing great, and Osimhen is doing exaggeratingly well. He's a great player, so we have to be scared of them. They have 10 points advantage. I don't know if they will win the Scudetto, especially because they are manipulating. Just to tell you, there is the African Cup in January. They will miss 3 players. They will miss 3 African players. And they are already trying. They are already trying because it's in January. What they want to do is postpone the Super Cup of Juve, because the Super Cup versus Inter should be on the 22nd of December. They want to postpone that towards the 5th of January because we are playing versus Napoli normally on the 6th of January. If the Super Cup is postponed to the 5th of January, the game versus Napoli will be postponed at another date where the African players will be back. Disgusting. And I tell you the truth, I think it's possible that they do that. Because we already saw last year, they didn't want to play, and they didn't play versus us. They didn't. So, Hanin, Colo, we need a De Sciglio skill video. That will be a really short one, a really short video. Even Kumbula was a big name in Mercato. You remember, Tariq? I remember. A lot of people were not happy that Juventus didn't sign him. Did we dodge a bullet not getting Brian Reynolds? I think we didn't see him yet, but he didn't play the last part of last season. This year he only played a few minutes one time. Do you know the fan page Juventus Fan Deutschland, Beppe? Yes, I follow them on Instagram and also on Facebook. I'm not that much on Facebook, but on Instagram, yeah, I already talked a few times with them. Yeah. Sicher. What about Napoli? We already spoke about that. Tariq, Birindelli, the bomber. Yeah, but I'm looking, where are the comments of Zaki? Here are the comments of Zaki, because Zaki is waiting since too long now. He was speaking about De Sciglio. He's more like a new Birindelli, if not better. I still got in my mind that cross Zalaieta against Barcelona. That cross and then that goal, I don't remember the team he scored. A rocket of Birindelli. Birindelli, unknown player, and that's why Tariq was saying, and thank you for the donation, Zaki. That's why Tariq was saying Birindelli the bomber, because of that rocket. And that goal versus Barcelona with that amazing caviar. I call it the caviar cross. Danilo losing his spot now. No, guys. No. Danilo is here. He will not lose his spot. But Birindelli, why I love that comment and why I love that name was because I wanted to say that Birindelli is a player that was already playing with Juventus. And Birindelli, what happened with him is that when we went in Serie B, you had Trezeguet, Camoranesi, you had Trezeguet, Camoranesi, Del Piero, Nedved, and Buffon, the 5 legends. They went in Serie B and then they went again in Serie A. They stayed and they didn't leave the beautiful old lady. Birindelli was also one of them. We can speak about Chiellini, of course, he was there, but Chiellini was still a young player. He was not a starter yet. He was playing left back. Then Deschamps found him a center back position. But Birindelli was one of them. And I'm happy when I see his name in the chat because Zach is showing that he's an all-time Juve supporter, if you remember Birindelli. But and sometimes I'm sad that he's not put a bit more in the media because we have to be thankful also to not the big names like Del Piero, Trezeguet, Buffon, Camoranesi, and Nedved, but also to players like Birindelli. Absolutely, yes. Napoli will lose 3 of their best 5 players when January comes in the African Cup. They will be hard pressed. Yes, and that's what we were speaking about, Jason. The problem with Napoli is that they are again trying to manipulate the system. And I tell you today, on the 21st of October, now it's already the 22nd in where I'm living, that they will win. You will see. Juventus will be postponed games so that they don't play versus Juve. But when we had to play versus them without 6 South American players, it was not a problem. Then we played. Last year, they had 2 players with COVID. They didn't travel to Torino. They didn't play. Then they lost anyway, yeah, because they are losers. But it's true. It's true. And you see, yeah, mind and mark my words. You will see. You will see. Napoli always cared about Juve. I have to go. I will leave the live on the background, but already good night, guys. Buonanotte, Alessio. Thank you again for being part of the membership of the family. Grande, 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 Alessio. Buonanotte. Thomas is saying about dodging bullets. Fans generally underestimate the work of the management because of media influence. It's true, and more today. I wanted Iturbe influenced by media. I probably celebrated Martinez for 12 million. Mamma mia, Thomas, you are giving me headaches when you're speaking about these names. I remember Antonio Conte going hysterical because he wanted Iturbe so much. He wanted Quadrado, he wanted Iturbe. I remember that Iturbe, a player from Roma, he was from Roma, he was the big target of all the teams. Juventus was that close to have him. At the end, we lost him. No, he went to Roma. He came from Verona. He was the top player. And then he lost himself completely. The same for El Malacca Martinez, one of the worst players of Juve. He was not a bad player when he was playing at Catania, I believe. Catania was not a bad player. He was a great striker, but he did that bad at Juve, that bad El Malacca Martinez. It's true. Media is influencing, and when in the past you had a lot of local media, you didn't have that much access to YouTube, to the broadcast of television, streaming everywhere. You didn't have Twitter, that fast news, all these reporters in translating in languages. So no, but now it's a drama. Look, speaking about Juventus fans, Deutschland, mein Freund, wie geht's, mein Freund, who said time to meet. Absolutely, yes, we'd love to. We can do an Instagram live. You can join, whatever. Absolutely, yes. We already spoke, I think, a long time ago, 1 year ago at least. Absolutely. Ciao, Antonio. De Chile also scored a rocket once, if I'm not wrong. I tell you because I know. He scored 1 time in his all career. Whatever team he played, Milan, Juve, or Lyon, whatever, he scored 1 goal in his total career, and it was versus Crotone. A rocket. The one of Birindelli was more beautiful. But he scored one time, and also a rocket. It's true. I agree. Viva Camoranesi, long live the bun. What a player. I remember him sitting in with the Italian national team, sitting in the middle. You know, it's a fun story for people who knows or maybe not know. The Italian players, they said, if we win the World Cup, we all shave our hair. All of us. Del Piero already shaved his hair before. He was already confident before the tournament started, but they all had the hair and then they shaved their hair in the airplane or whatever. Gattuso shaved their hair. Every player shaved the hair. Camoranesi had really long hair. He said, no, no, no. So what they did, they took a chair, they put it in the middle of the ground, they were all around him, and then they cut actually a big part of his long hair, and he had hair like here. But he said, no, no, you don't shave my hair. Then later he lost the long hair. Now he's a bit more shaved. He's a bit, but I remember that was a really nice moment. That was the team I was looking for. Thank you for the history knowledge, AG, who's saying the goal from Birindelli, the big rocket, was versus Deportivo La Coruña. Love the golden frame you have near Chiellini. It's not the golden, actually it's really funny. It's not a golden frame, Tarek. It's actually a mirror. It's a mirror with Juve written in it. I received it for my birthday of my girlfriend. Of course, I had a trip to Torino and so on, but then some gadgets to fill a bit the library. So I have here the Fino alla Fine that I've put here. Captain Subama here. I already showed you. I love him. I prefer Mark Landers, but he's not. I couldn't find him. But look, I love it with the number 10 in the back. And this is actually not gold. This is actually a mirror. You can't see it here. It's a mirror, and I have my lights there on, and they are a bit yellowish, and they are giving actually on the sofa, and the sofa is a beige color, so the lights with the beige with the mirror in the night, it's giving actually that gold color. It's not gold, it's a mirror, but it's nice because I change color during the day. Tacchinardi, what a player, Tacchinardi, what a player. Beppe, you got Chiesa on the home shirt, he's not playing well. You got Danilo on the third, he's losing his spot. I'm scared for Locatelli. But it's true, Hanin, it's true. Look, I show you the three shirts, they are next to me. Danilo, well, he didn't lose his spot, he just didn't play versus Zenit. Calma with Danilo. And versus Roma, I already had the shirt, and he played really well versus Roma. It's true that from the moment I have put Chiesa here, 2 games he played bad. I put Locatelli 2 games, and he played not bad, but average. It's not the Locatelli that we saw pre-international break, so I hope I didn't jinx it again like I did with Dybala last season, like I did with Chiellini, and so on. I know. I really wanted Jovetic. Me as well. Jovetic from Fiorentina with the curly hair. Then he went to Monaco. I remember. I would rather Milan win than both. You're speaking between you. I can't follow. Because AJ was speaking about Napoli. I would rather see Inter win Serie A than Napoli. Oof. That's an unpopular opinion. Okay, let's do a poll from AJ, if you're still awake, guys, because then we will finish in 8 minutes. We'll finish the live at 1:30. So that's an unpopular opinion. Who would you prefer to win if it's not Juve? Not Juve. Is it Inter or Napoli? The popular opinion is not taking care of Milan, so it's Inter or Napoli. We know that IFTV they want Milan, but here we speak about Inter or Napoli. That's an unpopular one. Mamma mia. Oof. Vote. The vote is online. Inter won already. Reto Ziegler. Mamma mia. I saw the name. Who wrote that? Where GJustjuve is here, I can put it on. Where is the logo? Here is the logo of GJustjuve. I still have it. I love that logo. They shaved his head on the pitch. They cut. Didn't shave. They cut. But on the pitch it was super funny. So where did I see Reto Ziegler? Here, mamma mia. I already explained that story of Reto Ziegler. Reto Ziegler, he came, he was thinking that he was a starter. He came after a fantastic season at Sampdoria. But I promise you, he did a fantastic season at Sampdoria. He came as a right back or left back, I think right back. He was confident, blah, blah, blah. Juventus came from 2-7 spot. He knew Marotta, he knew Paratici really well. So they convinced him to come for free. We took him pre-games, pre-season, before the start of the season, we had Conte. He went to him and he said to him, guy, he didn't even know his name. He said, you are in competition for your spot with De Sceglie. You remember? DJ Paolino De Sceglie. He said, you are in competition with him. And Reto Ziegler, in the evening, he went to Marotta. He said, hey, guy, I think there is a problem because Antonio Conte, he said to me that I'm in competition with De Sceglie, sorry. Why? I don't understand. I came because I needed to be a starter. And then, actually, what happened? Marotta, he said, you know what? I will speak with him. He went to Conte the day after. He said, what did you say? You are the trainer. You make the choice, but pay attention how you speak because he was one of the signing to be a starter. First game, Parma, Juve, De Sceglie starter. I have that picture still. And he never played. He never played with Juve. And at the end, they gave him away because Conte was really pissed off. He said, you don't speak behind my back. I take the decision. So Reto Ziegler, he was scared. Beppe, can we speak about the Matteo De Ligt? Absolutely, I forgot about him. I will be honest, I forgot. I live in Germany. Yeah, okay, but we need. I live in Belgium. We are not that far away, but we can also meet online. That's the beauty of the technology today. Napoli every day. Tricky question. Juve always. Yeah, but Jason, you are taking the easy road. And Jacob is saying, if I can choose any team beside Juve, I would go for Genoa. Genoa is okay. If I have to choose a team, Genoa are not always nice with you. If I have to take a team in Serie A, okay, but unrealistic, of course, because they will never win. If I have to take a team in Serie A where I would have no problem with them to win, if it's not Juve, of course. If it's not Juve, the table. Napoli, Milan, Inter, Roma, Lazio, no. Bologna, I don't like. Fiorentina, I don't like. Udinese, I don't like Udinese. They can only be one black and white. Torino, no. Verona, no. Sassuolo, no, because they were doing difficult with Locatelli. Venezia, Spezia, Sampdoria, Genoa, Cagliari, Salernitano. Mamma mia. I would go for Venezia. Venezia is romantic. I have no problem with Venezia. In the past, I have really great thoughts of Venezia because we always scored 4 goals versus them. Venezia, I would not mind. Venezia. Salernitana, I have no problem at the moment. And Spezia, no, because last year we didn't win versus them. No. Sorry, Beppe, I'm not voting. Great. So, at the moment, we see 80% of the people would prefer Napoli than Inter to win. You know what, guys? I will tell you something. I will vote as well. I would vote, and it's crazy what I'm about to say, but I think I agree with AJ. I would go for Inter. You know why? Because they won last year. So if they didn't win last year, I would never want Inter to win. They already, I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't know. But Napoli, man, if they win Serie A, man. The last time they won, I wasn't even born. It was I was born, but it was in the 90s, early 90s. No, man, not even 88, 89, something like that. They won only 2. They are a small club. Mamma mia, if they win. Mamma mia. No, let's go for Venezia. I prefer Venezia. Let's go for Venezia. But it is an unpopular opinion, AJ? Absolutely. Um, Cecilia, I wanted you to be there, Cecilia. Why? And you say Venezia as well. Eh? Why, Cecilia? Because Cecilia was officially the first member of the channel. We had a lot, meanwhile, in the live today, but you were the very first one, and it was a big honor for me because the first member of the channel was a woman that is following Juve since long time. Thank you, Cecilia. Really, from the deepest of my heart, it touched me to have a first member, and if it was you, especially a woman on the channel, it makes me really happy because you know how much I love women football, but also the women that are interested in men's football in the channel. And we have Hanin. You are not the only one anymore, Cecilia, to be member as a woman. But thank you publicly. I wrote you on Telegram, but you didn't answer me. But grazie. Grazie, Cecilia. Make me really, really happy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hanin is saying, if Juve, but not a lot, home of Juve. Yeah, but not a lot, like $1 a month. Check. I don't know what you're speaking about. I don't know. I don't know what you're speaking about because sometimes you have these kind of discussion between you and I can't follow. Catania, if they ever get back and if Juve don't win Serie A. Catania, Sicilian club. But then but Catania, they don't like the colors. Red and blue, it's strange for a shirt. Faraoni for Verona. Let's go for Verona then because Faraoni deserve to win Serie A. He deserve it. I hate Napoli. They are dirty, really shady. But Inter the same. Inter are just shit, but Napoli is shady. Both, Rui. Inter, pay attention. Now they changed management. They have Steve Zhang, and they are still dirty. Napoli is worse, but if you look at the history of Inter with Moratti, they did even worse. De Ligt. And then I stopped because I promised that I had to speak about De Ligt. De Ligt, because we spoke about Bernardeschi, we spoke about De Sciglio, the third name was De Ligt. De Ligt, I would... no, it's not even a discussion, guys. People ask me, Beppe, what about De Ligt? The situation of De Ligt. I don't see any situation about De Ligt. De Ligt, he has a contract for a few more years with Juve. Yes, he has a clause that will be activated at the end of this season, and the clause is 150 million. Then, it's really easy. If a club comes with 150 million, it will be Mino Raiola together with De Ligt that will make a decision. Juventus can do nothing about it. That's one, okay? Make it clear. Then, if Mino Raiola and De Ligt are not happy at Juve, they can go to Juve and say, okay, we are not happy. We want not to activate the clause, but we want to leave the club. What's the price that you want for selling me? And then Juventus can even say, we want to, if someone comes with 100 million, we are happy and we'll sell you, okay? These are the two cases of figures to check if De Ligt will leave, okay? But he has a contract with Juve. So it's Juve that decide. In the second case, in the first case, if someone comes with 150 million, it will be De Ligt and Mino Raiola that decides. That being said, De Ligt, he left Ajax and he had proposal of Paris Saint-Germain. He had proposal of Barcelona. He had proposal of Juve, a bit from every club. He decided to join Juve. For what? For the defense. To learn from maestros like Bonucci, like Chiellini, and especially for Allegri. Because Allegri is the master of the defense. Unfortunately for him, when he arrived, Allegri left and he had to train and to be coached by Sarri the first year, the second year, Pirlo. Now that he finally met Allegri and De Ligt is a starter, okay? Nobody can say that he's not a starter. Sometimes he's rotating because you have three world-class defenders, Now that he's happy, he has the coach that he wanted. He's learning to really defend. He's playing as a starter. He has some maturity. The fans love him because we all love him. He's the player that is earning the most money at Juve. Don't forget that. He has a beautiful wife that loves Torino. They love the city where they are. They love with the dogs to do big walks in Via Lagrange. That's the street next to Piazza San Carlo in Torino. I saw where they live, by the way. Why would De Ligt leave? Why would he leave? Then, Mino Raiola is always playing a bit. And we have to accept that when we have players of Mino Raiola. He will not leave. He will not leave. No. Thank you, Beppe. It's my pleasure to be part of the family. You are, Cecilia. You are absolutely. And then we have MLG. This is a special Juve and the team only get better, black and white. We will win trophies at the end of the season. I would love to win again the Scudetto. It's hard, huh? It will be tough. Difference between Napoli and Inter is that I don't like Napoli, but I hate Inter. How about Palermo coming back? I don't know where they are, by the way, Palermo. Where are they in Serie B? Let's go and check where they are in Serie B, to be honest. I know that Cremonese, I don't even know if they are in Serie B. Cremonese is first. Is second, sorry. We spoke about that. Palermo, where is Palermo? Pordenone, Pordenone is great on Twitter, but in Serie B, they are not that great, apparently. They played once versus Inter. They did something really in Coppa Italia. It was super fun. They are not in Serie B. Palermo. I know they had a lot of problems. Huh? I don't know. They are in third division. They are not in the group of Juve. Because in Serie A, in third division, you have like two groups, Group A, Group B. They are not. So that's why I was not really informed at 100% about them. Materazzi came with his white smoking, I remember. De Ligt is my son, but the problem is that I'm in love with his girlfriend. I remember that a famous quote I said one day on Twitch, not on Juve Twitch, on my Twitch at the time. And Rui loved that one. It's true. 150 for De Ligt. What two center backs you buy? The problem, that's the other problem, Martin. Yesterday or 2 days ago when we were doing the live, people asked me who is the center back of the future when Chiellini will be retired and Bonucci will be a rotation bench player. I don't know. Demiral, no. Rugani, forget about it. Dragujin is not even playing at Sampdoria. So that's a problem, and that's why I would never leave De Ligt. Never. I would absolutely not do that. They got relegated, you see. What would you do with Sandro? But Sandro, I'm not a big fan of Sandro. I'm not a big fan of Sandro because he did 3 bad years. The last one with Allegri and the 2 ones with Sarri and with Pirlo. Bad, Alexandro. This season, he's impressing me because he looks like the first Alexandro, even better as the first Alexandro that he came back. Yesterday, he didn't play well, but if he continue like that, he's an all-time Juve player, quiet player. If he's doing these performances with these crosses, with these runs, I keep him. But then he has to guarantee me, like Thomas was saying earlier, for De Sciglio, some continuity. I think he's earning 5 million a year. So for that, yes, but he needs to guarantee me because I want him at that level always. Otherwise, we have a problem. They got moved on. Yeah, I remember the story of Palermo. Yeah. Simakan from Leipzig. Well, I don't know. I didn't watch the game versus PSG, so I don't know the player yet. I tell you, I'm spending so much time in watching under 19, under 23, the women of Juventus. Plus, Juventus is already 4 teams that I don't always have the time of knowing other players. What I usually do is when people are telling me names on the chat, like you, Jazz, and like Simakan, now I note it down and then I try to watch or a bit closely to understand a bit. Alexandro is doing better this season. Yes, that's what I was saying as well. Guys, 1 hour 39. I said that I would stop at 1 hour 30. It's starting to be tired. My lineup, how I imagine it today, I can give it to you. And then we stop. Szczesny in the goal. Danilo on the right. Alexandro on the left. Bonucci de Ligt. Yeah. And then I would put in the middle Arthur as a number 6, as a regista. On the left, Locatelli. On the right, Bentancur. Chiesa on the left. Quadrado on the right. Morata in the front. It's a kind of 4-3-3 with Chiesa and Quadrado being able to drop down. I love that one. I love that one. I love my lineup. Adi saying, hello Beppe, I'm late to join. I'm just about to leave. Good night, Beppe. Maybe we'll arrange something in the future. Stay as great as you are. Thank you. Dankeschön. Dankeschön, mein Freund. Juventus fans from Deutschland. Dankeschön. Chiesa, Morata, Quadrado, you see? Beppe, buonanotte. Grazie, forza Juve. Ciao, Jasmine, and thank you. Thank you to all the people that subscribed today on the channel for free, and the other one that made the effort. And I know how precious it is because we are speaking about money to become member of the channel. It's really a honor. Thank you. Thank you. I was not expecting it, but thank you for all the efforts you are doing, guys. It makes me, I don't know, emotional, and it gives me even more a boost to continue to do better. Michael Filetti was sneaky. He was watching the live. He just said buonanotte. He didn't wrote any single thing. He was just enjoying the live. Thank you to all of you guys. Ciao, buonanotte.